Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, let's see how I can capitalize on that momentum. I only have 2 Hunter's Marks? I thought I had 3. I was just looking at that, and I only have 2. Sure that I took all... I was sure that I ended up with 3 of them, but okay. I feel less bad about them then. I guess I did take another creature instead. Creatures are good. You can win a lot of games with Yetis.
Rexa versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Let the hunt begin.
Isn't that the expression? Catch more flies with Yeti. Okay, super good, super good, super good. You know what? I don't have that much cheaper stuff in my deck. I'm just gonna keep these guys. I really wish I was going second with this so I'd have a coin and another card which might have been something cheaper. But these guys are all super, super amazing. I don't know why I'm saying super so much lately. I don't know. But yes, these are all very good. And my opponent does not have a Northshire Cleric start, although he might actually and just be planning on using it more efficiently. But I don't know, I get the first shot in. I sure as hell didn't have anything better to do with that turn, and next turn I can drop a Harvest Golem. So, Harvest Golem or an Animal Companion, but I'm going to go with the Harvest Golem. Because I know what I'm getting there, and he should be able to stand up to whatever my opponent does. If my opponent does nothing but heal himself, I'm actually going to start getting worried. I'm going to be like, what is all this crud in his hand?
I must consider.
What is all this crud in his hand? That's kind of scary. I won't lie. But, given the hand I had, it seems like this is a good outcome. Because now I got the first creature on the board. My opponent still has a coin. He could be playing a 5-cost thing this turn. No, 4. He could be playing like a Yeti now. That would be bad. Or he could play a 5-cost thing next turn or something. Like, he's got to be planning something sick.
Greetings.
I don't really want to listen to what he has to say.
Tadingo! Yeah.
Okay. That's not good for me exactly, but I'm so much less concerned by that than other things the coin could have done to me. Coin could have been bad. Now the question is, do I play the Animal Companion? It leaves me with 1 mana, so I can still Arcane Shot. If it's the 2/4, that thing gives +1 attack to my other creatures. I don't think it's just beasts. I'm pretty sure it's all creatures. And then I could attack for 3 and then shoot it. If it gives me the 4/2, then it could charge and then shoot that and then get through with him. And if it's the 4/4, then it gives me a 4/4 with taunt, and I'll sort things out from there. So it should be good anyway. Yeah, okay. So this doesn't have enough firepower with the Arcane Shot to kill that, so it's planned Suicide Core. Which is it the best? No, I just spent 2 cards to kill 1. That's horrible, but he did have to coin that out. And I still have something in play and he doesn't, so kind of even on that exchange, honestly. Aw, that sucks. That owl just killed the 2/1 that was buried inside of him. It was a sad, sad day for creepy mechanical scarecrows. Anyhow, so I can now play the Tundra Rhino, which will give my further beasts charge. Including itself, frankly, which is pretty good. I'd kind of like to put out Snipe right now, because I feel like I have better stuff in play, and this would mess up some of the things he'd like to do. Like, imagine if I put out Snipe, and then if he plays the that 0/5 thing that's attack is always equal to its health. That would be hilarious. But no, I don't think I can do any better than this. This is pretty good. It uses my mana efficiently. Next turn I can play one of the 4-cost guys and one of my 2-cost things. And meanwhile, I'm not going to use the Rhino to attack that, because I want the Rhino as tough as possible to keep him alive. So I'm going to do that. And that. Unfortunately, if my opponent has a Shadow Word Pain, the one that kills creatures with with 3 or less attack, this guy is like begging for it. Like the easiest Shadow Word Pain you ever made. Oh, it doesn't look like that's what's happening. No, it's a Holy Smite, so I'm very glad I did it the way I did. Well, he would have been a 2-3, actually. I guess he still would have survived, but yeah, no, much better this way. Because now if I draw any other beasts, I can just attack with them right away. Nope. I mean, I could use the owl for that, but I don't really want to suicide the owl and take out things when there's nothing to silence. I hate leaving forces alive for a priest. Like, there's a lot they can do with those guys, but I don't really want to put the damage on the Tundra Rhino. I think I'd rather play more stuff. So yeah, I'm going to hit him for 2. Okay, a Super Yeti and Snipe. And he's going to see that Snipe, and he doesn't know what it is, right? He's worried, is it an explosive trap? If he attacked with one of these guys, if he attacked me directly, then they would both die. Oh, there's the Shadow Word Pain. Ooh. Oh well. The Yeti has exactly 4 attack, which the classic priest kill spells, the Shadow Words, can't hit it. That concerns me. Now what's he doing? He wanted to reduce its toughness to 4? I am confused. Oh, he was trying to see, is it a snake trap? And it is an explosive trap? Now he doesn't know what it is. But it's a snipe, so if he plays something... As a priest, he can get around the snipe better if he plays something that is tougher than 4 toughness, but he doesn't know. He must know by now what it is. You know what I mean? Anyway, he didn't know, so it messed around with him, forced him to play weird, like throw away his 1/1. So I guess his plan was to Holy Nova, if that was the case, but yeah. So I better play this guy now, because the longer I wait, the smaller he's going to be. And do I kill this? It's tough. Because having this in play gives my opponent options. Like, he can buff it somehow. But on the other hand, these guys can stand up pretty well to this. Like, if it just buffs its toughness, which is the easiest thing for a priest, that's not going to do it. I'm going to go a little bit more aggressive. Again, if he puts out a creature that has 4 or less hit points, it's just going to die. If it has more than 4 hit points, then he's not so bad, because then he can heal it. Yeah, see, that has a negative impact on his Murloc there. He really went with the Murlocs. Weird. If he didn't know that was a snipe already, if he hadn't figured it out, that would be super annoying. I'm guessing he must have figured it out. Well, maybe not. Might have played it in the other order. I've got 2 4/4s and he's got 2 3/2s. I'm okay with that. This could reduce that to a 2/1 again. I'm not sure that's worth it, though. I think I might be better off saving the Ironbeak Owl for something worse.
I wonder.
I'm wondering if I should just kill these guys, though. It's so tough. Because if he's got a Holy Nova, he can just make my life miserable by killing all my things. I can hit him for 8 damage. He'd be at 16, and then I play this guy, and I have all his scary spell power, and I shoot him, and then he's down to 14. I think I'm going to have to just take the risk of leaving his guys alive.
Sometimes I forget.
I don't know if I should be using this to reduce that thing or not, though. I don't think so. I think I need to save the owl in case something bad happens. Also in case I get more beast combos. If I played the owl now, and then I draw the buzzard next turn, I'm going to be ticked off.
To Northred!
Ugh. That's no good. And by no good, I mean he's incredibly good. Even though they nerfed him a little, they reduced his toughness by 1. Makes total sense, because guess what? He's still just as good as he was. So why not reduce his toughness by 1? Yeah, I know. That is really bad, because he got rid of all those other creatures, now I can't use the multi-shot. It's horrible for me. So bad. I don't have a choice, I just gotta keep going. I could play the owl for more offense, but I don't want to. I'm just going to wait and see. It doesn't cost very much mana, so it's not. It shouldn't be impacting how much I can do in a turn. That's no good. So, okay, so Hunter's Mark and a multi-shot will take care of them. I can neutralize his healing power, but I still need to get something for offense. I can play the owl, then play this. That's 5 damage instantly, but it's not enough. Like, I don't want to do that until I can actually kill him with it, or unless this is killing a creature that's really good. Like, maybe that thing. It's bad. It's giving him more spell power, and it's a 4/4, even though it's already drawn him the card, which is one of the worst parts. Hello. It's gonna have all this stuff as a failsafe, because this guy's gonna get mind controlled. I wish mind control was like an enchantment so it could be dispelled. That's how they balanced it in Magic. Magic the Gathering. The fact that it's just permanent is sick. I don't know why they decided that should not be silenceable. Makes no sense to me, but yeah. I'm gonna have to just dump everything just to kill that. That is so annoying. I can't leave it out there with its 8 attack either, but I have to waste the kill command and the Hunter's Mark. Man. His one card took out my whole hand, basically. I just gotta go for it with the hyena. The order that he does things can mess it up. Like, he's gotta kill the hyena first. If he for some reason tried to kill the owl first. Oh. Now it doesn't matter. Now I'm just genuinely screwed. Stupid mind control. Oh, really? Now, I got the buzzer. As soon as I use the owl, I get the buzzer. What the hell? Oh, I get to lose this one. Priests are so obnoxious. They wanted to balance mind control, they bumped it up to 10 mana. They should have just left it at 8 mana and made it an enchantment. I have no earthly idea why they feel that it should be permanent when so many other things are not. Just let me disenchant it, my guy comes back to me with new summoning sickness. That's fine. It would be so much like there would be something you could do about it. Instead of the current nothing you can do about it.
My eyes are open.
Got up the turn after I played the owl and the hyena. If he had come in the opposite order, I could have played him first, then the owl, then the hyena, and drawn... Because playing the owl would have drawn me the hyena if those two had just been switched. Shadow form too. Awesome. Goddamn priests. Like, their ability is so versatile. Not counting the shadow form, just the healing minions, keeping himself in the game, all that stuff. Ugh. Well, it's sudden death now. Something tells me I'm not getting to 12 wins. Dang it. I feel like I should have been able to win that game, but I didn't feel like I was making a lot of mistakes. I was just doing what I had to do all the time. The thing is, it took my entire hand to kill my own creature. And I really think it should just be like, play the owl, get him back. Wouldn't be able to attack with him that turn. That'd be fine. Put mind control back to 8 mana. Drop it to 7 maybe. I don't know. That would actually be pretty sick. Just leave it at 8, but have it disenchantable. Then every deck will have 2 of these and 2 of these, but that's what you do. Snipe is still more of a late game card to me, and I don't need both of these, so let's see what else I can get. Yeah, okay. Going second. Going second is good. It's good. See, because I could play the snipe right now. I could queen out snipe, and it'll kill a 1 or 2 cost creature. Like, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, I don't really like this. I think this is kind of like a pitiful play. But I am going to coin out the hyena. Because if I don't, and my opponent plays like a 3-2 or something, then I get behind right away. Like I have no control over the situation. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay. She didn't play a creature. She's also saving her weapon, which is interesting. But she didn't play a creature, so it could have been worse. No, I'll just shoot you. Yeah, I'm not wasting the owl. It just gets killed by this. With the hyena out, then playing the owl would be more interesting. Ah, see, the owl can silence that. That would be pretty good use of owl. Or I can save the owl for when I have the buzzard. Yeah, the eagle horn bow kills this, and this is the time to do it when it only has 2 attack. An interesting, slow-building situation here. I like my hand for this, though. And you just played that. This is not the scariest thing. Although it is kind of annoying now that the buzzard only has 1 health. It used to be a 2-2. I think the change is totally legitimate, but it's really frustrating all the time because I'm so used to it being a 2-2, and there are all these situations where, yes, it makes a difference. Especially against mages. That's the part that really hurts. Like, I'd rather they turn it into a 1-2. Okay. So I could play the buzzard and the owl to get rid of the taunt, but he could kill my entire army just with the garbagey stuff he has out right now. So that's obviously a poor choice. Let's see what the animal companion brings today. I'm getting the bear a lot today. That makes me happy because he is so friggin' awesome. I usually always get like the 2/4 one when I have no other creatures out, and I'm like, oh, really? The 2/4 one is very strong if you have other things out, but usually I'm getting the animal companion like early in the game, and the 2/4 is not even that bad for 3, but it's obviously an embarrassment compared to a 4/4 taunt. See, that's a 3-cost creature that my opponent felt the need to assassinate. That's 1 less assassinate in the game. And that is awesome. Again, I don't want to play all these 1 toughness creatures and have them lose to the Patriarch. It's pathetic. So I'm going to play the Earthen Ring guy here, because he can heal me, it's not wasted. And I'm going to play the Snipe. I could have just done 2 damage to my opponent, but I think the Snipe is going to come into action now. Whenever my opponent plays, probably going to be a little bit tougher, although she can just play around the Snipe by intentionally doing that. Yeah, she was like, if he has a Snipe, this would be the perfect thing to play. Because, yeah, it sucks that it dies, but she still gets something out of it.
Taste the mana.
Okay. Interesting. Really? You must have a plan for doing 2 damage to this guy, because that would be a really dumb move otherwise. Really? You do that in end your turn? That seems like a really dumb move. Now, my opponent couldn't know that I was going to do this, but let's just show you why anyway. And yeah, I know I could cast this guy now, but I'd rather do the multi-shot. Or would I? Because I can kill this, multi-shot kills the other 2. These guys are still kind of weak, but that does leave me with a 3-1, my opponent with not a 3-1. Actually, I could use my bow to kill this, because it got another durability from the secret going off. My bow to kill this. Yeah, actually, okay. I don't need to multi-shot these weak-ass things. It was looking really good to me until I realized I can play the Sea Giant. No, the Sea Giant's awesome. I can play the Sea Giant. Especially since my opponent just played an Assassinate. That's gotta be annoying. Unless she has another one in her hand. And now, this... I could just kill the Mana Addict. Or I can hit her for 3. If I kill the Mana Addict, then this becomes fragile and easy to kill. But I think that's worth it, actually, because she could be a lot more dangerous. Rogue seems to have a lot of spells here. I feel like the Rogue was intentionally protecting her against the snipe, so... Yeah, I figured that would happen, but she has to take 3 damage to kill him, so that's okay. Yeah, alright, that's kind of annoying. If she hadn't softened him up, things would have gone even worse for my opponent. But no, that's okay. What do I want to do here? Because I'd like to go Buzzard, Iron Beak. Silencing this isn't that valuable, because this is just going to trade with him next turn anyway, I think. Especially after I hit my opponent for 8. But I will draw a card from that, and then I'll still have 3 mana left. The problem is 3 mana doesn't cast any of these guys. I might end up just shooting my opponent. But my opponent's going to take a lot of damage, and I'll still have some guys out. We'll see what I draw. That's fantastic. It costs 3 mana. It can survive a stab. Let's go. This is when my opponent wants to, like, vanish. Starting to get uglier. A Fan of Knives would do a lot of good. Fan of Knives would be strong, yeah. But at this point, she really wants to vanish. Even then, vanish wouldn't be that great. I'd get the owl and this back. That'd be good. Although, if she was going to vanish, she could kill the buzzard and then vanish. Because this guy would... It doesn't matter if he takes 2 damage if he's going back to hand. And you can play him again. Yeah, that's okay. Still costs something, and she can either kill him or... Ew, okay, the backstab's unfortunate. That guy had charge, okay. Yeah, no, that hurt. That hurt. And I can't multi-shot again because there's not enough stuff left alive. But I'm way ahead in health at the moment. And I can play 2 4-cost creatures, which is pretty sweet. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend this killing him. Although that does reduce the life differential considerably. Then I can hit you for 2. Play a Yeti. And spell power them up, which will really incentivize you to kill that owl. You know you want to. I know you want to. But you want to have, like, stuff out. That's your problem. Another creature? Oh, that's annoying. Sweet. I'm annoyed that I can't, like, do anything that I want to him. Actually, I should probably kill him with the Yeti. My opponent can't afford to take the damage from just killing this thing very easily. And I can make everything pretty hurtful, frankly. Yeah, I can't kill her this turn anyway. I should just get rid of this.
Where am I?
No cards in her hand, and she takes damage whenever she kills something with this. This is pretty unsurvivable. Vanish would just be delaying the inevitable, and I don't know what else she could play that would be as strong as Vanish. Yay! We're still in it. I can't go negative anymore. I've got at least 3 wins here. So, well, we'll see how long I can keep it going next time. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button, or on your touchscreen, please lick the like button. Warning, licking the touchscreen is not recommended.